everybody. Today I'm going to be reviewing the SoundPeats TruEngine SE, a $39 bud with great features, fantastic bass, and a set of all-around features that's almost perfect for day-to-day use. And stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to share with you a little bit of frustration that I had with these that could save you a bunch of time and also improve your impression of them great. I'm going to keep my videos brief, informative, hopefully a little bit fun. If you enjoy the format, if you enjoy the content, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I got a new video coming out. Thanks for watching and let's get started. The SoundPeats TruEngine SE are equipped with dual drivers, one composite and one beryllium driver, and a crossover, which should mean that they deliver the bass and the mids and trebles across the two drivers. Home audio speakers have been doing this for years and it improves quality. It should work in wireless earbuds as well. Listening to K-Camp's Lottery, my current track for checking out bass, they smack you immediately with a full range of bass that you not only hear but feel. It doesn't distort on this set of buds either, but it's not overly loud as you crank up the volume. These sound amazing. The bass is thumping, the mids and highs are clear, they never overpowered, and you can really hear the soundstage. You can hear that vocalist up front and center, and you can hear everything left to right, front to back, well laid out. These buds have aptX low latency, which means you should get lag-free video watching, and I experienced this well watching YouTube videos. They don't have the active noise cancellation, and I actually had a hard time getting a good seal from the 3 tips that are provided. I'm using the largest tips available here, and they don't seem to give me a great seal. It actually works out pretty well because I don't get that ton of noise isolation, and I still get the benefit of all that bass. When I'm walking around or running outside, I get very little occlusion from my footsteps, which I like a lot. So I think that the compromise is actually working out well for me. Onto the controls. These buds feel a little bit larger in my ear. They're actually positioned kind of funnily in my ears. And the right earbud doesn't seem to go in far enough, but ultimately they are very stable in my ears. Even during a short run, they were really comfortable, and I did a second run where I actually sweat quite a bit, and they didn't move, surprisingly. So I was really pleased with that in terms of the stay-puttedness of the earbuds, and they're very comfortable as well. The buds have physical controls, and because the buds are fairly large, the way that they stick out, it's very easy to press the physical controls because I can do a little bit of a pinch action on the bud when I press the button, so there's no real pressure into pressing the bud into my ear canal. And the controls do everything, including volume. One thing that I didn't care about for the controls is that the chosen sequence for previous song means you have to press and hold the left earbud for 1.5 seconds, which makes it really difficult to actually get to the previous song. And instead, you end up getting to the beginning of the current song over and over again. I had to do it 4 or 5 times in rapid succession before I got good enough and used to it to actually get to the previous song. The case size is pretty reasonably sized. It charges via USB, which of course is a little bit disappointing, but if you look at the adapter that I've got on some of my pictures there, you can see that you can easily, for $5, you could have a bunch of adapters that go from micro USB to USB-C and at least not have to carry around an extra cable for your USB-C stuff. This case can charge the buds 4 times, and each charge provides just under 6 hours of playtime. The buds are also IPX5 rated, so you can sweat in them while wearing them, or you can wear them in the rain without fear of ruining them. And I have tried it. I've run and I've sweat on a run with these, and they work just fine. The call quality on the TruEngine SEs is pretty good. I think if you take a listen to this, and you can decide for yourself, but my actual experience making calls with them, I haven't had any complaints with them. And you can use them in mono mode, so that means that you can pick up just one and have it connect and make the call. This is a test of the SoundPeats TruEngine SE left earbud only recording with no crowd noise. 70 decibels of crowd noise. SoundPeats TruEngine SE left earbud only. SoundPeats are blowing me away with their Bluetooth range. Both pairs that I've tried, the TruEngine and the TrueShift, both of them I had to get out of my house because they can cover my entire house, which I haven't really seen in any of the other buds that I've tested, all the way up to the $250 Powerbeat Pros. So that's fantastic, and these are the longest of any of them that I've tried. 54 steps outside, that's really, really good. So what could be better about these buds? At this price point, I paid $39. They've actually gone up to $42 on Amazon as of right now. But man, what could be better? I guess they could improve that from a micro USB charging port to a USB-C and a wireless. I don't really like the physical buttons, but they work well. I can't complain about them. You almost never get a miss hit. except for that 1.5 seconds long press in order to go reverse one song. That is definitely a miss. And the only other thing I could say is it would be nice to have some kind of a pass-through mode, but not for 39 bucks. You're just not going to get that, not in 2020. Oh, at least not yet in 2020. So what are my recommended uses for these buds? I'm telling you right now, for an Android user, these are about perfect. For 39 bucks? Are you kidding me? They sound fantastic. The bass is all day long, sounds great. Crank it up. They sound great for vocals. They sound great for piano music. They sound great for EDM and hip hop and rap. Like, go listen to the latest episode of Ballers with these things in and listen to all the Rock's music that he chooses for that show. That's my kind of music, and these sound really good when you're listening to that sort of music. As well with the aptX playback, low latency playback, the mono mode for taking calls. This is checking all my boxes other than active noise cancellation. This is the first bud that doesn't have ANC that I'm actually saying that you could have as a recommended use to run outside with them. There's some kind of a miracle going on with these buds. I highly recommend checking them out. The size of the case is so much better than their big brother, the True Shift 2, that seriously, I mean, that's the TruEngine versus the True Shift. That's a huge difference in case size. You're definitely going to be able to get away with putting this in your jean pocket. You're definitely going to be able to live with this on a day-to-day basis. And the set of features on this for an Android user with aptX is freaking fantastic. Highly, highly rated. This has to be one of my top, if not my top, buds current to date 2020 and overall. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video where I said I was going to tell you something that's going to save you a bunch of frustration with these buds. During my review, and having just bought these a couple of days ago and started using them, the right bud just went bonkers on me. It stopped. It wasn't connected to my phone. I couldn't get it to turn on, to turn off. It wouldn't register any button presses. It wasn't resetting itself when I put it in the case. And eventually I just had to let it sit out until the battery ran out. And it took like 15 hours for the battery to run out. Once I did that, I was able to figure out that if you put them both in the case, get them both to turn red, wiggle them around, they both turn red eventually, then you press and hold the multifunction buttons on both of them for 20 seconds. That's going to force the two buds to reconnect to each other. And what happens when they reconnect to each other, they kind of both flash, and the left one eventually stops flashing, all the lights turn off on the left one, and they're connected to each other. And at that point, you can follow the instructions in the manual to reconnect these to your phone. I hope that saves somebody a little bit of frustration out there. It certainly meant a lot to me because I was about to return these. I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to get the right bud to do anything other than sit there like a banana. But now that I've got this corrected and I've documented how to correct it again in case I ever forget, it happens, I'm going to keep these because I really like them. I really, really like them. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave me comments below. Let me know if that was helpful for you. Let me know if you want to know how to get in and view whether or not your phones are connected using aptX or not. And stay safe out there, everybody. So Zen out.